Hello guys, I hope you are well. Welcome back to my channel. I've not made any videos in the last couple of months. I do apologise about that. Also, this is my second attempt in making this video, so I'll try to do my best if I can. But you can see I'm a bit out of practice. Now, this contraption here, I'm sorry about it, but I'm in my new house and it's just easier this way. I don't want to be shouting outside in the garden, and you can hear me better this way, I think. Now, a couple of updates, life updates, and if you don't want to listen to that, you can kind of skip through. It's up to you. I just wanted to update you on why I've been gone for a little while. So, a couple of things happened. Me and my boyfriend, we moved out of the flat we were in into this new house. And my boyfriend still had his place, so we had to move everything from his place, my place, his parents' place. We had to buy all white goods because this new house didn't come with anything. We had to literally just dedicate all our free time to do that, and it was just too stressful and long hours of trying to save up and figure out the budget and to do all of that. So I just couldn't, mentally and physically, I couldn't deal with everything. So there was no cross stitching going on for about 2 months, since probably mid-April till beginning of July. So that did take out quite a bit of time of my stitching progress, but it is what it is. Life happens. Also, work normally gets quite difficult in this time of the year. I work full-time the entire year. However, my job is quite seasonal, if you like. So the main season is between mid-April till the end of September. And that means I work Saturday till 2 o'clock in the morning. I do really long hours, a lot of overtime, not paid overtime. So and plus my partner's kids stay with us during weekends. So it gets a little bit overwhelming, and I don't have the time, and I have to juggle so many things at the same time. So that's the little update, but I've gone back to stitching at the beginning of July. So you'll see a bit of progress in certain things, and then other things have no progress because I've not done anything. I'll also go into the challenges I want to do. I've been inspired by Sammy J Stitches, I believe. I'm really bad with names, my apologies. But I've been inspired by her, and some of them I think I'll join officially. Some of them I just want to do kind of in the background just for me, to get myself motivated. I'll go into that as we go along. So, whips, the most exciting part. So the whip I've been working on the most since I've gone back to stitching is my Studio Ghibli project. Now, the last time you've seen it, I had quite a fair amount done, really. This is going really quickly for some reason, which is good, that's progress. So this is where it was, I think the last time you saw it. So I had just done this little band here, and now, voila, here we are, upside down, obviously. Why wouldn't we be? So here we are. I've done a bit of beading, just because I wanted to. I've not done backstitch, so here I'm going to have to do some backstitch. Some stitches are missing here, so I need to put them in. I've not done any backstitch on the trees, which I've added since the last time you saw this. I've done this house you've not seen before. Again, I need to do some backstitch, and I've also started on the dragon. That's a lot of stitches done, so I'm quite proud of this. It's taken a little while. I love these colours and the little different shades of blues in it. Here we are. So that's it. That's the arm of the Toro. It's not going to get any wider, and now it's just going narrower because it's like an egg-shaped creature. So the plan is to work on these little guys here on the side, then to go across here and work on this bit here, and then goes down. So that's the plan so far. I want to use this piece for a few challenges, just so I could get as much as possible done. I did run out of the main blue colour, which I've ordered to be delivered, so hopefully that will arrive either today or tomorrow. But I don't want to do anything else without that colour, so I'm just waiting for it to be delivered. Oh guys, this is so frustrating, isn't it? When you're out of one specific colour, and I'm that person who doesn't like stealing from other projects, so just in case the dye lots are different and things like that. So I've done the trees, this house here, the dragon, no backstitch here. I've started these little guys on the side. So the plan is to go with this hill mountain thing here, then do the little guys on the side. Somewhere around here, so I need to finish this part here, this, and then this. So this will be quite easy, I think, so I'm leaving that last. So that's with this piece. There are 4 pages in total. I've done 2 full pages and probably 3/4 of the 3rd page, so quite proud of that. So that's that one. And then I worked on the Glitter Village by Country Cottage Needleworks. Sorry, there's so many. They're called very similar, so I keep having to check. I am on house number 3. I don't think I've started this when the last time you saw me, so, and I don't want to take this out of the Q-snap, it's a faff. But I've got one house, this is the 2nd one, and I've started the 3rd one. Here we are. I love this fabric and I love this count. This is my first time working on a 32 count fabric and I love it. That's my new favourite count, I think. However, because it's a sparkly fabric, it's an opal fabric, all the holes are quite tight, so I keep having to, some of them aren't even, so I keep having to find them, and I have to work on this daytime basically. In the evening it takes too much effort and I have to do it basically daytime. I love it, there's not too many colours, so it's easy to work with. Started this I think on the 18th of April, I believe, and I've got all the patterns now, all 9 houses. The next whip I've not worked on since the last time you saw it. I'm just trying to go through these now as quick as I can. I don't want the video to be too long. Also, this is my 2nd time recording, so I've not worked on this, mainly because I hate working on Ada, which I realised when I started cross-stitching since my big break again. So this is a slow process. This is a kit from Anchor, and it's called African Sunset. I love it. Look at the colours. These, I can't wait to do these. These are beautiful. And the beautiful elephants. I'm obsessed with elephants, which I have mentioned before, I believe. So I think I'm going to incorporate this into some of the challenges that I'm going to go into later in the video. But here we are. This is where I'm at the moment. No, I'm not thinking of redoing this. I hate Ada. I would love to do this on even wave, something like maybe not 25 count, because that would be too tiny and the actual pattern isn't going to be massive like Heaven and 8 designs, but maybe on a, I don't know actually, maybe we do it on 28 count. I'm not sure. Anyway, this is 18 count Ada at the moment, so I'll try to work on that. This isn't my focus. My focus is Studio Ghibli. I do want to finish that by the end of this year, and I think it's quite doable. Then the next project I have is a full coverage design from Heaven and Earth Designs, and it's called Love is in the Air. Design artwork is by Josephine Wall. Beautiful, and it's massive. I've not really worked on this since the last time you saw it. Oh, sorry about the sound, potentially, the noise. Right, so this is where I am at the moment. I've done 2 pages and started the third one the last time you saw it. 3/4 of the disco ball is now complete. Again, I could maybe use this for full coverage fanatics challenges or something like that, but I'll have to see what I want to work on next. Here we are. So that's this one here. I tried to be as organised as possible for this video. We'll see how that's going to go. Now the next one is again a full coverage that I'm doing as a surprise for my boyfriend. Not sure when that's going to be done and if it's ever going to be done. It's a Star Wars design and I'm not a fan of Star Wars, so I'm doing this kind of with love and hate. I don't have loads done really, just kind of just a little bit, and I'll show you the design. The design is beautiful. I got it on Etsy. It's stunning, but as I say, I'm not a Star Wars fan, but I'm still going to do it because I want to do it as a gift. Alright, let's have a look. Where's the actual design? So that's the actual design. It is beautiful. I just need to, dedicate time for this. It's a little bit windy today. I'm filming outside, so everything's kind of flying about, so I have to have a good grip and control of everything. Now, next whip is a new start since the last time you saw it. I'm doing a Mill Hill kit, which is, let's see if I can find the cover. I won't take the whole thing out, but I'm doing the cappuccino beaded mug. I'm working on the actual kit, so I'm working on the perforated paper, which is my first time working on it. I tried to work on this bit by bit, really. It's not my main focus. Let me see if I can cover it with something. So this is where I am at the moment. I've done quite a little bit. So there's quite a lot done in there. I just got a little bit embarrassed. I think my neighbour's little boy is carrying through the window and he can see what I'm doing. A little bit embarrassing, but hey ho. It is what it is, isn't it? Now, I don't think I worked on this any more than you've already seen. Again, I have an issue with the fabric because it's a sparkly fabric from Crafted Kitten, I believe. And because it's sparkly, the holes are very tight, so sometimes I miss the hole, so I have to take it out, frog it, and do it all over again. But I love the actual pattern, which is one here. And this is where I am. Not sure if I'm going to work on this anytime soon. It could be one of those things that will have to be worked on whenever I feel like it, and I'm not sure when that's going to be done. One day in the future, isn't it? Let's have a look. And that is it, I believe. I've not got anything else left in my whip bag, so that's for all of what I've got. I'm just going to package that away. Now, in regards to different challenges, I wrote everything down. I am a member of different groups. However, that being said, I've not been selected for different places just yet, so I might start it as a side project just for me without actually officially being a part of the challenge, if that makes sense. So I'll do it just for me. But I've written a couple of things that I think I could do and I think I would enjoy doing. So I'll go into that in a moment. Let's put them away. Okay, so there are a couple of challenges that I want to participate in. One is called Domino Effect in semi-sane stitches on Facebook group. The domino effect is where you pick the increments you want to work with. So you either pick 25 stitches, 50 stitches, or 100 stitches. If you're working on 25 stitches, so that means you work on one whip, you do 25 stitches. Grab another whip, work 50 stitches on that one, get rid of that one, then work 75 stitches on a third whip, then 100 stitches on a fourth whip, and so on and so forth. I'm not sure which increments I'm going to choose. It starts on the 1st of August, so I have a bit of time to think about it. Potentially 50 stitches, I think that's quite doable. I could probably do that quite well. So we'll see. I don't have that many whips. I might start a few new things, but that depends. So I want to do that one, and I'm participating in that officially, I think. Then I really do want to do a couple of full coverage fanatics challenges. So I do want to do 1,200 stitches on a full coverage piece per month. No, I couldn't see an event for August for that, or I've missed it already, so I'm just going to do off the books for me. Then I do want to do a 90-day full coverage challenge where I work on the full coverage piece for 90 days. And I think, I'm not too sure, I'll probably want to work on the anchor Desert Sun or whatever it's called, just because I want to get some progress on that. I also joined the School of Magical Stitches group, so I would love to do some challenges there. I want to do a couple of extra credits once I'm sorted into the right group. I would like to do some extra credits. So one was 500 stitches in something that's got a Christmas theme, so I could work on my glitter village for that. And there was another extra credit working 500 stitches in something that's got I think something like forest related, has got trees or plants. So again, I could maybe work on the Desert Sun, and because it's got trees and it's got a few plants and things like that. And then the actual main task, the homework, is to work, I think it's 1,000 stitches or a little bit more, something like, I think it's 1,000 stitches on any whip, or if you've got detention, you've got to do it either 1,200, I can't remember now, but either work on a project using only blue thread, and all stitches have to be in that blue thread, or work 1,000 stitches on a word, so stitch letters in a project for 1,000. So if I got attention, I would do blue thread on Studio Ghibli project. There's quite a lot of blue in there. If I can work on any whip, I'll probably still work on that, just because I want to get as much as I can done for that whip, really. So that's for the challenges. I also want to work 30 minutes a day on a random project. My plan is to work on the Mill Hill kit because it's quite easy. I don't have to have a Q-snap or anything. I can do it at work, on my lunch break, or whenever I feel like, right before I go to bed. So I'm not saying that I'm doing all of these, it's just the ones that I looked at and I think I could potentially do, and I will see what happens. I've ordered like a little counter clicky thing, so I could click and count stitches. I can't just colour them and count them that way, it would take me forever, but hopefully with that I can I can do it. I don't really like counting stitches. That's why I've not done any challenges so far. But we'll see what's going to happen. We'll see if that's doable. But that it is really. I'm not sure if I'm going to purchase anything in the coming up months. I'm trying to work from stash as much as possible. We still have to buy quite a few things for the new house, so I don't want to be spending money on my hobby at the moment. But that's it really. It's been quite a long video, 20 minutes, so I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching it. Thank you for your support, for subscribing and liking, and your comments. I really, really appreciate it. It makes me very happy every time I see somebody comment on my video. It makes me very excited. So thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Bye.